Hello fine babes, welcome back in my channel. I am Deborah, your very own inner work and life coach. So today I'm coming to set you free from the chains that you put yourself in for the sake of people's pleasure. Listen, I have never seen a fully, completely genuine, happy person being a people's pleaser. And these are the reasons why. When you are a people's pleaser, you start to lose yourself. You lose your personality in the thinking, in the expectation that people will love you. People will start loving you for who you're pretending to be. And because you are not acting genuinely, because you are not being your genuine self, you are literally playing a persona, which means that people, they don't love you, they love the persona that you are playing. And when you do that on the long run, you just start to forget who you truly are. You just start to forget what you really like, how you truly act. You literally lose yourself, and you're doing this so that people can love you, and you are just living for people instead of living for your own self and for God. The other reason why, you will drain yourself and you will become an anxious person. The anxiety and the draining will come from the fact that you will consistently be in the quest of knowing what do you need to do and how do you need to be loved and accepted by people. And that requires energy. When you are always in the quest of doing things to please others, you will always be performing, because this is not your true self, because you are acting a certain way to please people and not because you are truly like that. And that requires a lot of energy. This is energy that you can literally pour into yourself and become a better person and take time for yourself. But all this energy, you take it out of you and you direct it towards people. The third reason why you should not be a people's pleaser is because humans are deceitful and they are never satisfied. When you are a people's pleaser, the people that are on the receiving end, they, not most, I cannot even say most, because depending on your circle, you can be very blessed. I am one of them. I'm really blessed to have the people around me. I used to be able to relate to what I want to say, but now I can no longer relate because I am blessed. The people around me are bliss. But a lot of times when you are a people's pleaser, the people on the receiving end, they get so used to you giving out your best and giving yourself to them that you will start seeing that these people will even start asking for more. And they will also have an expectation from you. Whereas when you're not a people's pleaser, people don't really have expectations from you. Well, some people will have expectations from you, either because they have not done the work. If you watch my other video, when you don't do the work on yourself, you have expectations from people, and no one should ever have expectations from people, because we can all fail each other. But when you are a people's pleaser, you even start to attract takers. You start to attract people that have the tendencies of taking advantage from people. And another reason why you should not be a people's pleaser is that you will always lose at the end. No matter what are your beliefs, no matter why you think that the only reason for you to be worthy of being loved and being accepted by people is to be a people's pleaser, you will lose at the end. You will lose, you know why? Because there's just so much that you can do. There's just so much that you can do with your strength. You are a human being and you've been created this way for a reason. not to be a people's pleaser. There's a time that you will get to a point where you will really try to be a people's pleaser, and you will really try to do your best, to give your best, and even beyond, because it's not truly what you want to do. But your strength will fail you. Your strength will be nowhere to be found. And it's at that very moment that you will start to see who had true and good intentions towards you. You will start to see who are your real friends. You will start to see who truly loves you in your family. You will start to see things as they truly are. For instance, in my case, when I stopped being a people's pleaser, I've seen a lot of changes in my friendships, in my relationships. I have seen people change, and I have seen people adjust, because I started to be, the sun is out. Because my true nature, my true personality, who I truly am, started to come back to the surface. And I did not have any strength left to pretend, to play a persona. And I was so sick and tired. But because of that, the people that I wanted to keep close, they were nowhere to be found. And others, they adjusted. And others, we became even closer. So this is why I'm saying that you will lose at the end, because things will change. Things will change, and not always, well, it is for the better, because at least you'll be able to just be yourself freely. But when I think of not always for the better, is that sometimes you really think that some people are going to stay in your life for the longest time, but they don't, because of that. So it's better for you to know who are truly rooting for you from the start, instead of playing cards just to get them, and then afterwards you cannot keep up and you lose the relationship. So I think that this video was helpful for a woman who keeps trying to be fulfilled in a relationship, but she's being a people's pleaser. You cannot be fulfilled in a relationship, in a friendship. You cannot be fulfilled in opportunities if you are a people's pleaser. And I hope that this will make you think about it and make you do the steps to blossom into the person that God created you to be. I will see you in my next video.